Today I bring you another music review on the new album from Jaden Smith titled SYRE. Now this is the first full-length album from Jaden Christopher SYRE Smith, but that doesn't mean Jaden has not dabbled in music before. He's worked on multiple different projects with multiple different people, ranging from Tyler the Creator, Post Malone, and of course Justin Bieber.
Guess who? J Smith and JB. I got you, little bro. I can handle him. Hold up. I can handle him.
But he's also dropped two other mixtapes on his Dat Piff titled The Cool Tapes, as well as an EP he dropped back in 2015 titled This Is the Album. After cutting his dreads and making his own anime, Jaden Smith returns to his music with a new sound and experience which took 3 years to perfect. An experience he likes to title A Beautiful Confusion. With the first 4 tracks of the album spelling out the word blue, you can see that these really give you a glimpse to what is to come for the rest of the album, because it seems that Jaden actually has something to speak about on most of these tracks. He wants to state his opinion in a creative way, and I feel like most artists these days state their opinions through their music, such as Eminem with his BET cypher, along with Logic with the Everybody album in a whole. The first 4 tracks talk about heartbreak, injustices in the world, falling in love, and finally just being blue in a whole. Then, we are confronted with a surprise feature of A$AP Rocky on the track Breakfast. But a strange thing about this feature is that A$AP doesn't actually have any verses on this track. It seems to just be a muffled conversation between the two, in which Jaden searches for A$AP's approval on the following track. But in Breakfast, he's talking about how he can create music in a group as well as an individual, which is a pretty fair statement because he can make one hell of a project. This album seems to flow very fluently from one song to another, with an underlying plot of him looking for approval from not only his music influences, but his father as well as his fans. But I do have one gripe with this album, and it's the fact that Jaden compares himself to influencers that have molded the world today, such as Martin Luther King Jr. and Michael Jackson. These not-so-humble brags are not as annoying as other people have been with the exact same brags. I believe when he's comparing himself to these influencers, he's trying to say that with more work in his career, he might be able to build himself up to a level that these creators have. Now, Jaden has a great base for a music career with this album because this shows to listeners what he can provide as an artist, which is a variety of different genres, because I know for sure this is not just a rap album. Sure, there's mostly rap and hip-hop on this album, but he makes all sorts of music, ranging from love songs to pop songs, and there's enough variety on this album for his audience to be very broad, from casual fans that just like his hip-hop stuff, to another part of casual fans that like his pop stuff. I like the fact that Jaden is trying to tell a story on this album, and the way that the story is being told is very fluent. So if you are really listening to SYRE and not just in a casual way, you can see that Jaden was really trying to speak something. He's able to speak a story with layered tracks filled with both real instruments along with other sampled sounds. My favorite tracks vary from Icon to The Passion, and I'll definitely be looking out for any other projects from Jaden in the near future. And that is why I'm giving Jaden Smith's SYRE a 8 out of 10 stars.